I can't believe you're asking that. I refuse to answer that. That's like choosing a favorite child or something. I respectfully refuse to pick just one. All right, let me tell you this. When I was growing up, my very favorite books were A Little Princess and The Hobbit, both of which my parents read to me so many times that I was officially banned from ever requesting they be read to me again. How about that?
Oh, this is a little cheesy. I love Calvin and Hobbes, and the book that I read every day, because it's in my bathroom, is the Sunday morning afternoon collections. So it's just his, Bill Watterson's collections of his Sunday afternoon cartoon or comics. That's just the book that I read all the time. I can flip through it at any page, makes me smile, makes me laugh. It appeals to anyone in my family, no matter what their slant is on religion or politics. You pick up that book and it's just really accessible. So I'd say that's my favorite.
I don't know that I can narrow it down to one. There's different ones for different seasons. If I want to revisit childhood favorites, there's the Wrinkle in Time trilogy. I like revisiting certain worlds is more of the thing, and so I'll go read a Terry Pratchett Discworld or Louise Penny's Three Pines. I have a lot of favorites, but a lot of times it comes down to like the place as well as the characters.
Out of non-fiction, I would have to say it's a college textbook that I bought when I was in the 9th grade. The second edition of The Dinosauria. It's an expansive book on dinosaur taxonomy, evolution, basically everything you need to know.
I liked Crime and Punishment. It was a tough read, but learning kind of the psychological side of things and how, the stress of guilt can kind of eat you alive, literally, was pretty interesting.
In preparing for this, I kept thinking, going back and forth between different books, because it changes every day. I ended up deciding on A Thousand Splendid Suns by Khaled Hosseini. It's a really beautiful insight to Afghan culture, and it's just so well written and has so many raw emotions to it. It's a very wonderful book.
Well, once again, because it is a wealth of information. We have a wealth of past and present information that we can share and we can help with and we can direct people. I don't think people realize how much the library is involved in things like that.
So libraries exist solely to benefit the community. And it's one of the few places that you can go that you're not expected to buy something, to pay rent for being here. Everybody can come in here and is equally welcome simply for being a human being, for being a member of the community. It truly is, I think, an important sort of bastion of equity and community. It's, to me, represents some of the best things about being in a community.
I don't know how many phone calls or visits I get a day of people asking me about current events. They maybe don't have the access or the resources otherwise to know what's going on in their community. And a lot of times we get calls about meetings or news articles or how do I, plan this kind of a trip. And we're able to point them in the right direction, give them the information they need. And a little bit better than Google, we can really narrow it down for you. You don't just put in, trip to Orlando and get a million pop-up ads. We're going to be able to show you, okay, if you're going to Disney, this is the books that show you how to plan your trip to Disney. So we're a little more concentrated and effective in giving you exactly what you need.
We are, I've been thinking of it as a great equalizer. We provide internet access to those who can't afford it. We provide tech help to those who are completely tech illiterate. We offer resources to people who don't have anywhere else to go. We offer a warm, safe space for people who don't have that. And it's just a great place where everyone can come and be equal and have equal access to everything that we offer.
Libraries are an essential public service because I've been to different parts of the world where people don't have access to libraries. We're really fortunate that we subscribe to taxing and using dollars to pay for public institutions like libraries, because not everybody has access to all of the same information or the same technology, and so we can increase the quality of life by having institutions like libraries around.